Hi, this is Griffin with Waistline Furniture. Today we're going to be building the Mainstays Hairpin bookcase. This is their gray finish and it can be found on walmart.com. Before you start, you want to make sure that none of your panels have any damage and that you have all of your hardware. If you have any issues, you can call the number on the front of the manual and we'll get you taken care of. If all's in order, then we can begin assembly. In step 1, you're going to want to take your A, B, C, D, and E panels and 20 plastic dowel pieces. You're going to insert 4 plastic dowel pieces into each panel into the outer 2 pre-drilled holes on either side. For step 2, you're going to need your A and E panel and 2 H pieces. So you want to find the side on your H panel where there's these 2 little holes and then align it onto the side where there's pre-drilled little plastic holes in the A panel. Line it up so that those little 2 holes on the side are facing this way towards the rest of the panel. Then you will want to take 3 of these screw 3s. These are the medium-sized screws. 4 of them were loose in the box, so make sure if you can't find them, look throughout your box. They might just be in there. Go ahead and get it started. Don't tighten it down all the way. Make sure you get all 3 screws in first. Then repeat this with the E panel. Remember to align it so that these 2 little pre-drilled holes are facing this direction towards the rest of the panel, and that you have the unfinished side or finished side facing up. In step 3, you're going to need your E, D, C, B, A, and G panels. You can start by aligning your G panel like so that the unfinished side is facing up and the side with more holes is facing in towards the rest of these panels. You also want to make sure that, say if you're going E, D, C this way, then this G panel is on the left hand side of the rest of these. Then align your E panel so that its unfinished side is facing up and this little tab is on this side. Start by inserting your plastic dowel pieces into your G panel. Then secure it with 2 screw 1s. Once you've inserted those 2 screws, you can then take 2 end caps and snap them on. After your E panel, then grab your D panel. Again, make sure that unfinished side is facing up. Insert the plastic dowel pieces into the G panel. Then secure with 2 screws. Repeat these same steps for the remaining C, B, and A panels, just making sure that the unfinished side is facing up. In step 4, you're going to want to grab your F panel and this assembly that we've been building. You'll want to align it so that this larger edge is by the E panel and that the unfinished side is facing up. Then simply slide this panel on into each of those wood dowel pieces or plastic dowel pieces. Then you will want to take 10 of your screw 1s and 10 of your end caps and screw them into each of the pre-drilled holes. For step 5, you're going to want to take your eye panel. Go ahead and open it up. You'll notice that it says top kind of imprinted into here. So make sure that you align it so that you see that this is the A panel, that's the E panel. The A is the top, the E is the bottom. Make sure that you align it so that the unfinished side is facing up. Then you'll want to evenly space out this panel onto the back. Then take a hammer and your 30 nails and hammer it in into each of these pre-drilled holes of the cardboard. I like to start with the 4 corners just so that I make sure that the panel is aligned correctly. Make sure that you have enough room on this side. Also, make sure that you nail the nails directly straight down so that you don't split the wood. It's also very important to put this back panel on because it adds a lot of stability to the unit. In step 6, you're going to want to take your safety strap assembly, come down here to the top, you're going to want to place one of the straps over this hole, then put the screw through the washer, put the screw through those holes, and then screw it in. This strap you will attach to a wall, that way the unit will not fall over and possibly hurt one of your little ones or anyone who might accidentally pull it down. For step 7 and 8, you're going to want to grab your hairpins and 20 of these little screws. Start by putting one of your hairpins into a corner. Make sure it's aligned so that each of the holes in the hairpin aligns with a pre-drilled hole in the unit. Then you'll want to screw in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws for each of these hairpins. These bottom hairpins will take 6 screws, and these ones at the top, you will insert 4. So line it up, and take your screwdriver, so that's step 7. For step 8, you're going to want to do the same thing on this other side. 6 screws for this bottom, 4 for the top.